The goal today is to find volume of compound shapes, and in specific, compound shapes that have holes in them. So the first example that we're going to look at is something that we've already covered. Compound volume of this, you can see that it looks like a little barn. It has a rectangular prism on bottom and a half-cylinder roof. So if we want to find the volume of this object, we need to take each part separately. We take the volume of the prism and we add it to the volume of the cylinder, but we take the cylinder and divide by 2. As you can see, it is only half a cylinder on the roof. So we calculate it, we put in the numbers, and we come up with the total volume of both objects together. Now the next example has a hole in it. So if we're asked to find the the volume of the metal, we don't want to find the volume of the whole cylinder, just the metal in this pipe. If you look closely, you'll see 2 cylinders. The first cylinder, the bigger one, has a diameter of 1.8 meters, and it includes the metal and the air inside. The second, the smaller cylinder, is just the air. It has a diameter of 1.2 meters, and we have to find both volumes to be able to find the volume of the metal. And once we found both, we just subtract. We take the big cylinder with both parts and subtract the empty space inside. Now, before we start, the trick with this is we need to have the radius of the small and the large cylinder. So I'm going to use a big R for the big one. The radius is 0 meters, half of 1.8. The little r is going to be represent the radius of the smaller cylinder. So half of 1.2 is 0.6, and I'm going to write that down just so it's in front of me. So our big thing is find the big cylinder, the volume of the big cylinder, subtract the volume of the little cylinder. We use the same formula. They're both cylinders. And notice that I've got a big R and a little r to show that I'm taking the big minus the small. So here we have it. We've put in the numbers. 0.9 is the big radius. 0.6 is the small radius. And we just put into the calculator and solve. And we will get 4.2 meters cubed. Notice that I found the volume of the big one and subtracted the smaller one. 4.2 is the volume of just the metal ring of the metal pipe.